Hey everybody, welcome to Mighty Modern. I'm Corbin Hustler, and this is Hardened Scales Humans. This deck is really sweet. As you might be able to tell, it's a Humans deck, but it's also an Allies deck. But it's weird because it's one of the rare decks, I would say, where it's all of your allies trigger your humans, and they're there to trigger your humans, not the other way around, even though the humans trigger most of the allies. But you can see, obviously, in a game like this, we're going to play the ally game, where we play all these ally creatures. Maybe I should have led with this. This one beats down a little harder. I'm kind of expecting this is going to get removed one way or another. So maybe we save the champion a little bit. Oh, okay. Okay, Bomat Courier. I see you. Interesting. Okay, well, as I expected, when they lead on Tap Blood Crypt, I thought we were getting Lightning Bolted. And I thought, well, maybe there's a chance that the champion of the Parish can add up to more later than this would. I didn't expect it to go down quite like this, that's for sure. Alright, well, I guess we're getting some sort of 8-rack build here. Black-red 8-rack. Where they can, yeah, it's just basically just 8-rack playing Bomat Courier, I guess, flashing red for Bomat Courier. Well, that's fine, I guess we'll go ahead and make our dudes. Do I play this? I guess at this point I just need to play the champion of the Parish, even though it's kind of awkward on the mana. I would have played this. I would have sequenced differently had I known this is what was going to happen. I sure thought we were getting lightning bolted, though. Alright, well, I do not want to have one card in my hand, that's for sure. I not have a choice, though. Wrench Mind, I assume. Our mind has been wrenched. Okay. Well, this Lantern Scout actually seems pretty good. Something tells me we're just not going to be casting Collected Company. Okay, so I could do a bunch of stuff that leaves me with one card in hand and get wrecked by this. But I think it's actually, we can play almost entirely off the top of our deck here. So I think we just play the Lantern Scout because it will give us a lifelink, and lifelink's actually super important here. Given that we probably taking some damage off these Shrieking Afflictions as the game goes on. Which I thought that Bomat Courier was going to be blocking. Alright, here comes the Wrench Mind. Alright, mine's been wrenched. Alright, so this is one or fewer, huh? So that seems pretty bad for us. Well, this is why we played Lantern Scout. I suspected we weren't going to have any cards in our hand. So this at least gives us the ability to, because if we're just going to get beat down by these things, we're also beating our opponent down. And I drew an ally, and we can play basically anything in our deck except the other 3 Collected Companies. So, you know what, this was actually pretty good for us because it's not great to take 6 off Shrieking Affliction, but we're going to attack back and gain 8, not to mention beat our opponent down. So I think we might actually be able to pull this one out. Lantern Scout, pretty good here. Our opponent needs, like, Bridge or something, Ensnaring Bridge. I have no idea if he plays that or not. I guess not. Okay, well, that was weird. But I will take it. Alright, 8-rack. So, I think that Solid Pride Mage is pretty good here. Imagine the Path to Exiles are pretty bad. Underclerk actually seems kind of good. Thalia seems very good. I'm going to cut a Collected Company as I doubt we get to 4 mana very often. Selfless Spirit's tempting if we think that there's Anger of the Gods working. Dromoka's Command's nice. It actually makes him sacrifice an enchantment. That's pretty relevant. I'm going to cut some Collected Companies. That seems weird to do. Cut a Hardened Scales. I like Hardened Scales and it's good, but basically we don't ever want more than one in play against this deck. Now, Gaddock Teak I don't think is good. I don't think they play X. They don't really... maybe he's playing Damnation or something. I mean, is it better than just like an Expedition Envoy? It probably is. I mean, maybe it's not. I'll make him show me a 4-mana spell first. Like, I would think his sweeper would be Anger the Gods, in which case this wouldn't matter. It does make me want the other Selfless Spirit in here over this. It's so hard. We're trying to guess what our opponent has on their sideboard plan after seeing, you know, Bomat Courier and 8-Rack. So it's hard to know what to expect, that's for sure. The rogue factor is definitely working in his favor. I think I'm just going to roll with this, though. I'm going to need to cut something. I'm going to cut the other side. All right, we'll give this a shot. Cutting Collected Company feels pretty weird, too, but I just don't really anticipate having 4 mana. I'm going to keep it. This hand is obviously a risk, but it has 2 mana in the form... So yeah, Bomat Courier is probably going to be pretty good for him. That keeps the gas coming. Alright, look, we did it. Very good at Magic I am. Alright, so next turn we can play the Pride Mage or the Blade Masters. Probably play the Blade Masters. Save this thing for later for a Shrieking Affliction or something. Ah, we're getting Thoughtseized. So we may not have any of this stuff. I wonder if our opponent overvalues Lantern Scout. Well, I don't know if it's overvaluing. I mean, he might take Lantern Scout, given that it, you know, put the game away for us last time. He might take Collected Company because it's the most abstractly powerful card. Yeah, he took the Lantern Scout. I think that's defensible. He's going to get to draw a lot of cards off these Bomat Couriers, that's for sure. Okay, well, I have some options here. I could play and sack the Qasali Pride Mage. I don't think that's very good, though. I think we're just supposed to do this, even though taking damage kind of sucks. And it's not even mana efficient. This stops the stupid Bomat Couriers from coming in. And if they came in any harder, we would actually just die to the like 5 cards he draw later. So I think we just have to do this. If we draw a land, our next turn's still fine because we have multiple 2-drops or Collected Company at that point. But at the very least, we make our opponent have an answer, so at least the Bomat Couriers don't get on in there. I wonder if he's going to cash in the 3 he has for 3 new ones here. Or if we're just getting Fatal Pushed or something. I mean, that's certainly possible, too. Kind of awkward for him. He's got to filter through this Graven Cairns here to get red mana. Yeah, he cycled that 3 away. Vampire Nocturnus, okay. Sure, why not? Okay, well, 3 new ones. Ooh. Remember I talked about wanting to draw exactly 1 to Hardened Scales? Now, we could deny him those 2 cards, but I think it's better to develop our board, especially when developing our board is this strong. Alright, get on in there for 4 Kazandu Blade Master. Okay, we got there. Yeah, that was pretty rough. I don't know how much our opponent had answers to. The idea of 8-racking somebody, you know, make them discard all their stuff and then refill with Bomat Courier is actually kind of sweet. It's not the worst idea. But you do need to find a way to deal with your opponent just playing Kazandu Blade Masters really fast. So that worked out. Good match.